Madam Speaker, may I approach?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. My dearest Congressman, I stand here in an age where one singular group of people is threatening to taint American morals and hinder our population from progress. I fear that inaction concerning this issue will relinquish the promise of tomorrow granted by the supple milk of morality and human kindness that we have today. There are clear facts, and we will not abscond from the truth. I am, of course, speaking of heterosexual marriage, a system that has for too long utterly failed in practice and has hindered the possibility of equal rights to all. Some say I wish to redefine marriage. I am no wordsmith, but I am an executioner. An executioner in that I execute the necessary actions to progress America in the direction that we are heading. And I earnestly believe that our country is heading in the direction that we are heading. Marriage is a failed institution. There are those who argue, oh, 50% is not failing. Well, I will note that this is failing on any grading scale that we have in our public schools right now, new or old. And this bill isn't about our well-being, as more is about our bastard children, and our children's bastard children, as well as their bastard children's bastard children. I am not implying that the definition of marriage should be touched or even omitted from even the most popular of dictionaries. I openly combat the modern attacks on the value of words, and by eliminating words that lost meaning, we make those with meaning stronger. I refer to words like freedom, democracy, constitution, and yes, even love. For who do we put at fault for our modern degradation of love? For too long, we have blamed our despair on some sort of moral failures, on our fathers' fathers, and their illegitimate children, and these children's plethora of other illegitimate fathers with baby mamas, sugar daddies, Tootsie Rolls, and Whopper Boppers. The terminology is failing us, and I'm not one who's afraid to admit that Americans never fail at anything, ever. Perhaps even over time, the legislation will pass civil unions to the heteros, but as history has proven, drastic action must be taken before we think about these things. I will reserve the rest of my time to further support my argument. I was reading the Bible the other night. Jesus once said in the book of Exodus, and I quote, "A marriage is between a man and a woman." But, my loving congressman, Jesus was wrong. Jesus did not know that marriage is the conjoining of man and woman with endless suffering, seemingly oblivious to the resounding truth that the institution of love would operate in this modern age as a dirty motel of which to check in and out of. I relinquish the rest of my time. Thank you.
Okay.